Good morning, my dear student. Today, your physics class, that means science class. The new chapter, the name of the chapter is electricity. So, first, we see electricity basic concept. Basic concept electricity means electricity are two types. One is the static electricity, another is the current electricity. Static electricity and current electricity all are due to the charge carrier. Due to the charge carrier. When the charge carrier passing through the conductor, that is the current electricity. When the charge carrier static, that means rest on the surface of the material. That means it may be conductor, semiconductor, or insulator. That is the static electricity. It is not movable. It is a rest. It creates by the method of rubbing, method of field, means induction. So, you know it. When you try to rub it, two materials, that time creates the different charges. One is the positive, another is the negative. In the childhood time, you also know it. With the help of the comb, you try to rub it your hair, and with the help of the friction, that means the rubbing method, it creates the two type of charges. One is the positive, another is the negative. And with the help of this, you see the piece of paper will attract by the comb. That means piece of paper, it is the neutral object. When it comes nearer to the comb, that it creates the opposite charge, and due to the opposite charge, they are attracted to each other by the Coulomb's law, and the piece of paper will move towards the comb. You know it. So many examples. You know it for the static electricity. So you see the charge carrier creates the electricity. Charge carrier creates the electricity. So charge carrier flow through the conductor, and charge carrier store on the material. It creates the electricity. So you know it. Static electricity also movable due to the high potential. Great example, you know it, the lightning. Lightning. So you know it, the charged particle creates inside the air, that means the cloud, and they are flying, means movable here to there, and they try to induced current, that means they try to induced charge nearer to its surrounding. And due to the high potential, when the induced charge carrier will come nearer to it, that time the air, means insulated, layer by layer creates the just like a conductor. Means the two charges are neutral to each other. That means creates the lightning. You know it. You know it. So charged particle, that means we consider the charge of electron. The charge of electron. The value of the charge of electron, you know it, 1.6 into the minus 19 coulomb. So unit of charge also you know it. Unit of charge you also know it, coulomb. The denoted by the symbol C. CGS system, stat coulomb, you know it. So it is not in your syllabus, you only know it, the Coulomb. So charge, unit of charge is coulomb. The charge of electron or the positive and negative charges are same. So charge of electron minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So when you consider the positive charge, that means the plus. When you consider the negative charge, that can you say the electron. Okay. So properties of charge particle. Properties of charge particle. Properties of charge particle. First is the opposite charges attract to each other. The same charges repel to each other. Okay. Next is additive nature. Additive nature means charge carrier is a scalar quantity, charge particle is a scalar quantity. So we try to add it in arithmetic process. So if you consider it, Q1 equal to 3 coulomb and Q2 equal to minus 2 coulomb and Q3 equal to 2 coulomb, that time what will be the total charge? Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3, that is equal to 3 coulomb. Am I clear? So it is additive nature. And charge particle also quantized. Quantized means if you consider n number of charge particle inside the room, total charge will be n into E. That is the quantization of charge. That is the quantization of charge. Q equal to n into E. N is the number of charge particle, and you know it, the value of the charge particle will be the same. That will be the 1.6 into 10 to the minus 19. Okay. First is their attractive or the repulsive nature and additive nature and the quantization of charge. So charge particle creates the current. Charge particle creates the current. Current means the charge particle, that means amount of charge particle passing through the conductor for a particular cross section per unit time is the electric current. Electric current I equal to Q by T. Amount of charge particle passing through the conductor for a particular cross section per unit time. Suppose the cross sectional area is this, will be the same. When you consider here, cross sectional area is this. When you consider there, the cross sectional area is that. So amount of charge particle passing through the cross sectional area of a conductor per unit time is called the current electricity. So that will be this. So my question is here, if the charge particle passing through the conductor means the charge particle movable. If the charge particle is moved through the conductor, that time the another charge means opposite charge will create outside the conductor. Practically it is impossible. So you must sincere about it. Current electricity means the charge particle will not move through the conductor. Charge particle means electron. Electron is the media to help the electric energy through the conductor from here to there by the external force. Am I clear? Electron is not moved from here to there. If the electron moves through here to there of the conductor, that time the positive charge will create on the conductor when you switch off the circuit. But practically impossible. Electron are not moves from here to there. It is just a media, means helps to electric current from here to there through the conductor by the external force. So the total charge will be the same. That means the conductor not creates the current. Conductor not creates the current. When you put it an external force through the conductor, that time the current will creates through the conductor. If you are not connect the battery, externally battery in that circuit, that time current cannot flow through the conductor. Battery, that means EMF, electromotive force. That force creates the field. Direction is positive to negative. So the force create on the electron. Electron will flow from negative to positive. If force is create on the electron due to the electric field, that time the current will flow through the conductor. So conductor not creates the current. My dear student, you must remember it. Conductor not creates the current. Conductor means it has so many free electrons in the outer cell. So many free electrons in the outer cell. It helps to electric energy through the material, that means the conductor. Sorry. Suppose you consider this is the conduction band and that is the valence band. And when those are in overlapping condition, that means the free electron are on the conduction band. Means free electrons are on the conduction band. No energy gap. That means the no loss of energy. Electron will pass through the conductor. Suppose you consider the insulator. Insulator means this is the conduction band and that is the valence band. A forbidden gap is there, means energy gap is there. 6 eV, more than 6 eV energy gap for the insulator. So the free electron cannot move from valence electron to conduction valence band to conduction band. Due to this, a huge amount of forbidden gap, energy gap. Another material you know it, the insulator. Another material you know it, semiconductor. Semiconductor. This is the conduction band, that is the valence band. The energy gap almost equal to 1 eV. Germanium and silicon. The germanium, the energy gap is, the germanium energy gap is most probable 6-7 eV. So minimum energy, when you lose it, that time the semiconductor change into the conducting nature. So with the help of the doping method, you change the semiconductor into the conductor. So in the higher class means in 12th class, you know it. So next part is this. So electron cannot move through the conductor. Electron is a mediator to helps the electric energy through the conductor from here to there with the help of the external force. With the help of the external force. Am I clear? So next part is this. First formula from Q equal to N into E. Second formula I equal to Q by T or NE by T. From this formula, one numerical in your books, and this is the very important numerical. 1 coulomb of charge If you consider 1 coulomb of charge on the conductor, how many electrons are there? How many electrons are there? For 1 coulomb of charge, how many electrons are there? So if you put it, 1 coulomb, Q equal to 1 coulomb, E equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, N equal to Q by E equal to 1 by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. So most probable (6.25 into 10 to the power 18). So this is the numerical in your books, fast numerical and very important numerical. How many charge carrier inside 1 coulomb of charge? How many charge carrier means a number of electrons. How many numbers of electrons are present in 1 coulomb of charge? Clear? How many number of electron in 1 coulomb of charge? You know this, Q equal to N into E. Q equal to 1 coulomb, E equal to this, N equal to that. This is the first numerical. Second formula is this, I equal to Q by T. Q by T equal to NE by T. What is the unit of current? Unit of current is ampere. So denoted by the letter A. Ampere. When it will be the ampere? Coulomb by second, that is the Coulomb by second, that is the ampere. Coulomb by second, that is the ampere. That means Cs to the power minus 1. This is the SI unit. This is the SI unit. So coulomb second to the power minus 1. If you consider in CGS unit, that means the stat. So ESU. So many terms are there. So those are not in your syllabus. You only remember it, the ampere. Next part. Next is this. Ohm's law. Ohm's law, you know it. Only it will be explain the conductor, current passing through the conductor, not the semiconductor. So you must remember it. Ohm's law only explain the current passing through the conductor. What is Ohm's law? What is Ohm's law? First, you remember it, mention it, the temperature and other physical temperature and other physical condition. Other physical condition means maybe light, maybe heat, maybe magnetic field. So many terms are there. Temperature and other physical condition remain constant. Remain constant. The current passing through the conductor, any 2 points. Suppose you consider A and B, any 2 points, the potential is VA and VB. VA must be greater than VB. VA must be greater than VB. So the potential difference VA minus VB is directly proportional to the strength of the current passing through the conductor. Again I repeat it. If the temperature and other physical condition remain constant, remain constant, that time the current passing through the conductor, the potential difference any 2 points, the VA minus VB is directly proportional to the strength of current passing through the conductor. So up to this portion, next day again I repeat you, because today your introduction for the current electricity. Thank you, my dear student.